The dying man was pushed into the laboratory by the scientists. They then activated the atomic magnetic net and quietly waited for Jack to die. Their plan was to trap Jack's soul after death, hoping to witness the descent of God, but instead, they discovered something far more terrifying. Just as everyone was waiting for a miracle to happen, the instruments suddenly showed that Jack had lost 21 grams, yet there was no abnormality inside the container. The scientists thought the equipment had malfunctioned. After checking, Annie suddenly jumped in shock. She saw a floating soul inside, and she was deeply shaken. But strangely, it seemed that only she could see what was happening. Jack's soul appeared extremely anxious, constantly searching around for an exit. However, in the eyes of the others, there was nothing inside except Jack's body. Annie stepped forward to try to communicate with Jack's soul, but suddenly the soul grew even more uneasy. His pleading eyes turned toward the doctor, repeatedly sending out signals for help. The next moment, Jack's soul seemed to see something horrifying. It curled up in the corner, too afraid to move. Annie tried to persuade the scientists to shut down the magnetic net, but just then, their instruments showed another anomaly. Something seemed to be trying to force its way into the chamber. Everyone speculated that it might be God coming to receive Jack. Annie strongly objected, because only she knew that it was something that filled Jack's soul with absolute terror. Seeing the force on the instruments about to break through the magnetic net, Annie secretly went to the main power switch, preparing to shut down all power in the lab. As the electricity suddenly cut off, a beam of white light appeared above Jack's soul. With joy on his face, he opened his arms to embrace it. And just like that, Jack's soul disappeared along with the white light. When the power system came back on and all the devices restarted, the scientists were horrified to find that a mysterious force was trying to break out of the atomic magnetic net. Though they couldn't see what was inside, they all felt a deep, inexplicable fear. Clearly, something terrifying was trapped inside the chamber. At the same time, Annie also witnessed something horrifying.
Do you see anything in there?
Seeing that Annie had not responded, Lissa, standing at the door of the chamber, wanted to go in and take a look. To make sure, the doctor asked Annie once again. Annie walked up to the chamber, and at that exact moment, the creature inside made a face at her. Annie glanced back at Lisa, steadied her emotions, and then gave her answer.
No, there's nothing in there. Go ahead, open it.